Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to World News 28 News channel. So let's talk about Iran's counterattack, where and how big. Earlier on Wednesday, Iran launched a barrage of missiles at two American military bases in Iraq. The attacks began at 1:20 a.m., the same time that Major General Qasem Soleimani was killed by a US missile in Baghdad on Friday. Iranian officials said, and hours after the remains of the general reached his hometown Kerman for burial. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei posted on Twitter that the US had been slapped, but such military actions are not enough. The corruptive presence of the US in the region of the West Asia must be stopped. President Hassan Rouhani tweeted, "Our final answer to Soleimani's assassination will be to kick all US forces out of the region." As of December 2019, the US had an estimated 6,000 soldiers in Iraq after Soleimani was assassinated. Iraq's parliament voted to throw the Americans out of their country, and President Donald Trump responded with a threat of sanctions like they are never seen before, ever. But what's the scale of the Iran's attack? Number of missiles. The US Department of Defense said in a statement that Iran had launched more than a dozen ballistic missiles that targeted at least two Iraqi military bases, hosted US military and coalition personnel. Western media reports quoted unnamed Iraqi military officials as saying Iran had fired 22 missiles. The editor-in-chief of the Mashurag, the IRGC's main news website, said more than 30 ballistic missiles had been fired at the Al-Asad Air Base, one of the bases that were targeted. Late on Wednesday evening, President Donald Trump confirmed that the United States had not suffered any loss of lives. He had tweeted earlier that all is well. The assessment of the casualty and damages were taking place now, but not so far good. Other countries who have troops in Iraq, Australia, UK, Denmark, Poland, Sweden, also said that none of their service members have been killed. However, Iran's semi-official foreign news agency, in an account outlined US Army sustains heavy casualties in Iran missile attack, said some 80 US Army personnel have been killed and nearly 200 more wounded in the reprisal attacks. Al-Asad, this vast air base, is still located in Iraq's western Al-Anbar Governorate, about 160 km west of Baghdad and nearly 220 km from the border with Syria. The base, for long a major hub for the US military operations in western Iraq, also hosted Danish and British troops. In 2015, as the Islamic State swept to Iraq and Syria, Iraqi forces repelled an IS attack on Al-Assad. In 2017, as the US entered the war against the IS, some 500 American military and the civilian personnel were stationed at the base, including a report in the New York Times citing the shock trauma medical unit targeting Cell Navy SEAL Special Operation Task Force and a company of Marines after the defeat of the IS in 2019. The base scaled down, but is still in-house, receiving a number of the soldiers who are now helping train Iraqi security forces. Trump visited the base along with his wife Melania on December 26, 2018. On November 23rd, 2019, Vice President Mike Pence and his wife Karen paid a Thanksgiving visit to the US troops at the base. Erbil, the other base that came under attack, is located in Erbil, the capital of the autonomous Kurdistan region in northern Iraq. The base is adjacent to the city's airport, which is American transport aircraft, gunships, and reconnaissance aircraft have been used for the operations in the northern Iraq and eastern Syria. The base has been a special operations hub to hundreds of American and other allied troops, logistic personnel, and intelligence specialists throughout the fire against the IS. In October 2019, commandos stationed at the base launched operations that ended with the death of the leader of the IS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, who detonated a suicide vest after being cornered in a compound outside the village of Abrisha in northwestern Syria's Idlib Governorate. So if you like the channel, so kindly subscribe to it.